There is a moment that comes to every human being, a moment of silence, a moment of stillness, a moment when the noise of the world fades and you are left alone with yourself. In that moment, you do one of two things. You run, you grab your phone, you turn on music, you distract yourself with anything that will fill the silence, anything to avoid what is waiting for you, or you stay, you sit, you breathe, and you look at what? At the one thing you have been avoiding your entire life. The mirror, not the glass on your wall, the real mirror, the one that shows you who you actually are, not who you pretend to be, not who you tell everyone you are, not the version of yourself you post online, the real you, and that mirror never lies. We spend our lives running from this mirror. We build careers to prove our worth. We chase relationships to feel loved. We buy things to fill the emptiness. We scroll endlessly to avoid the silence. We fill our days with noise, movement, distraction, anything to avoid sitting alone with ourselves and facing the truth. Because the truth is uncomfortable. The truth is heavy. The truth is that somewhere inside you, there is a version of yourself you have been ignoring. A wound you haven't healed. A fear you haven't faced. A dream you haven't pursued. A part of yourself you have been hiding from. And every day you avoid it, it grows heavier. Every day you distract yourself, it grows louder. Every day you pretend it doesn't exist, it waits. Patiently, quietly, knowing that one day, you will have to stop running. And on that day, the mirror will be there, waiting, ready to show you everything you have been trying to forget. What do you see when you look at yourself? Not in the bathroom mirror, where you adjust your appearance and fix your hair. Not in the photos you post, where you curate the perfect image. Not in the eyes of others, where you seek validation. When you strip away everything, your job, your relationships, your possessions, your status, what is left? Who are you when no one is watching? Who are you when the applause stops? Who are you when the distract irons disappear? That is the person the mirror shows you. And for most people, that person is a stranger. Someone they have been running from for years. Someone they don't want to meet. Someone they are afraid to become. But here is what they don't understand: you cannot escape yourself. You can only delay the meeting. And the longer you delay, the harder the meeting becomes. The mirror shows you things you don't want to see. It shows you the promises you made to yourself that you broke. The dreams you carried that you abandoned. The person you said you would become, standing there in the distance, watching you settle for less. It shows you the relationships you stayed in when you should have left. The truths you swallowed when you should have spoken. The boundaries you crossed in yourself that you told yourself were fine. It shows you the fear that has been running your life. The voice inside your head that tells you you are not enough. The pattern you keep repeating, expecting different results. And it shows you something else, something harder to see. It shows you that you are the one who did this. Not circumstances, not other people, not bad luck. You chose the distract irons. You chose the excuses. You chose to run instead of face yourself. You chose comfort over growth. You chose to stay small when something inside you knew you were meant to be more. That is what the mirror shows you. And it is devastating. But here is what no one tells you about the mirror. The devastation is not the end. It is the beginning, because you cannot change what you refuse to see. You cannot heal what you keep hiding. You cannot become who you are meant to be while running from who you actually are. The mirror does not show you the truth to destroy you. It shows you the truth to free you. Once you see it, you can no longer pretend. Once you see it, the excuses fall away. Once you see it, you have a choice: stay where you are, or finally begin. The mirror is not your enemy. It is your first honest friend. The one who will not lie to you. The one who will not tell you what you want to hear. The one who will hold up the reflection and say, this is who you are. Now what are you going to do about it? So how do you stop running? You stop filling the silence. You put down the phone. You turn off the noise. You sit in the quiet, even when it is uncomfortable. Especially when it is uncomfortable. You let the thoughts come, the fears, the regrets, the truths you have been avoiding. You let them sit in front of you. You let them breathe. And you ask yourself one question: what am I afraid to see? Not what you are afraid of in the world. What are you afraid to see in yourself? The answer will come. It may come as a memory, a feeling, a knowing, something you have been carrying for years, something you have been hiding from yourself. And when it comes, you will have a choice: turn away again, or finally face it. Facing the mirror takes courage, more courage than most people ever find. It means admitting that you have been lying to yourself. It means accepting that you have wasted time. It means looking at the gap between who you are and who you could have been, and taking responsibility for it. It means forgiving yourself, not because what you did was okay, but because holding on to the shame is keeping you stuck, because you cannot move forward while looking backward. It means deciding that today, the running stops, that today, you will stop pretending, that today, you will look at yourself with honesty, and you will begin the work of becoming. This is not easy. This is not quick. This is the hardest work you will ever do, but it is also the only work that matters. Once you stop running, something shifts. You stop needing approval from others, because you no longer need them to tell you who you are. You know, you have seen it, you have faced it, and you are still standing. You stop chasing things that don't matter, because you have seen the emptiness they were trying to fill, and you have begun to fill it yourself. You stop hiding, because you have nothing left to hide from. You have faced yourself. You have accepted yourself, not because you are perfect, but because you are real, and in that reality, there is freedom. Not the freedom to do whatever you want, the freedom to be who you actually are, without apology, without performance, without running. That is what the mirror gives you, not judgment, liberation. There is a version of you that has been waiting for this moment, a version of you that stopped running years ago, a version of you that faced the mirror and chose to become, a version of you that no longer hides, no longer pretends, no longer waits for permission to exist. That version is not a stranger. That version is you, the you that was always there, buried beneath the noise, the fear, the excuses, the you that has been waiting to be seen, to be chosen, to be lived. The mirror shows you the distance between who you are and who you could be, but it also shows you the path. The path begins with a choice to stop running, a choice to look, a choice to become, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when the fear disappears, now. So here is what I want you to do, tonight, or tomorrow morning, when the world is quiet and you are alone. Sit down. No phone, no music, no distract irons, just you and the silence, and ask yourself, what have I been running from? Do not rush, do not judge, let the answer come. It may take a minute, it may take an hour, it may take days, but it will come, and when it comes, do not turn away. Sit with it, look at it, let it breathe, let it be, and then ask yourself another question: what am I going to do about it now that I have seen it? That question is the beginning of everything. The mirror does not lie. It shows you who you are, but it also shows you who you can become. The only question is, are you ready to look?